I was kind of turning into a basic B. What's up guys, it's Aish. Welcome back to my channel. I have been known to wear the same type of look for everything, whether it's an event, a wedding, or just an everyday occasion. And I am kind of bored of it because I've been doing it for the last 2 or 3 years. So I'm gonna step it up very slightly because I am still a minimal girly at heart. So let's quickly dive right into it. We all know the key to a good base is well-prepped skin. So I'm going in with my Farmacy Halo Moisturizer. Massaging my under eyes really well because that is the one part that gets really dry quickly and starts looking patchy. By the way, all the products that I'm using today are going to be linked in the description, so if something catches your eye, feel free to go check it out. We're just gonna take my hair away from my face real quick because we don't want the products to get in the hair. The moisturizer seems to have absorbed into my skin really well, so we're going in with the next product, which is primer. These two are my absolute favorite primers. This one fills in the pores really well, and this one's more for smoothing out my skin. I take a little bit of the Innisfree one. I apply it just in the areas where I feel like my pores are slightly enlarged. As for the Smashbox one, it goes on my forehead and a little bit here. Let's do some color correction. You can see I have a little bit of discoloration around my eyes, so I'm going in with these two. Just gonna mix the two, blending it all in with my fingers. I'm gonna do a little bit of underpainting, going in with this contour stick from Too Faced in the shade Chocolate Lava. This smells like literal Swiss chocolate. I'm gonna apply this on my hand. I find myself using this Rare Beauty concealer brush for everything besides the concealer because I feel the bristles are a bit harsh on my under eyes and I have very thin under eyes. Moving on to some blush, I have the K-Beauty Velvet Cream Blush in the shade Soften. Taking some on my brush, wiping at the back of my hand. I've started to keep my blush only in this patch because I used to drag it all the way here and it used to just make my face look quite big. I love applying blush on my nose. It just gives me that really nice sun-kissed look. It's time to conceal, and I have two of my favorites, the Bobbi Brown concealers and the L'Oreal Infallible one. Tiny dot here, tiny dot here. I'm honestly quite comfortable with my acne spots showing because that is how my skin is, and I cannot layer with 50 makeup products just to hide those spots because they are in a cluster, and I think that'll just worsen my acne and it does break me out. So I've just started to embrace them and be comfortable in my own skin. I am, however, conscious of my dark circles, so I'm gonna try everything I can to cover them up. Nobody's perfect. Just going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow highlighter. Now it's time to powder. So we're first going to get rid of any creases under the eyes. Going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. Going in with my Huda bronzer. Taking what's left of an angled brush, but I really like this brush though. Moving on to some blush, I have got my favorite blush of all time. It's the Bobbi Brown Matte Blush. I top this off with the Max Factor Facefinity Blush. It's slightly more shimmery, so it adds like a highlighter as well. I'm gonna do one tiny dip because this is extremely pigmented. Just go in very slightly. Time for the eyes. I'm going in with the ColourPop Gel Liner. Next step is eyeliner. I have the Max Factor Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Espresso. Next step is a little bit of eyeshadow, and I have two of my favorites. One is this one by Too Faced and the other one is by K-Beauty. Going in with this taupe brown shade, having an eyeliner at the base kind of holds the eyeshadow in place better. Now for the next step, I'm going in with a slightly smaller but fluffier brush with an even smaller fluffy brush. Gorgeous Moira highlighter. You can see it gives the most subtle highlight possible, but it's also slightly glittery. Now to go in with mascara, I have the Clinique Black Honey Mascara. This has become my favorite mascara of all time. Time to move on to the lips. I have my favorite lip liner of all time. This is MAC in the shade Wall. Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Italian Rose, applying only in the center. And to top it all off, my YSL Candy Glaze. This is such a beautiful creamy lip balm gloss. Finally, to set it all in place, my MAC Fix Plus. What do you guys think? Alright, that's it. I hope you guys had fun and I will see you guys next time. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.